Hey guys, okay, so this is pasta part 2 coming from Miss Thomas and Aaron. So this is the pasta dough we made in the last video, okay? So it's a little bit smaller, but don't worry about that, I was trying something out. It's okay. So this has been sitting in the fridge for 30 minutes. You can see how the gluten is sort of, it's a lot more pliable right now, and it's gonna work really well. So when we roll this out, if you have a pasta machine at home, you can basically just start feeding this through. Today we're gonna do everything by hand. So all you gotta do, so we wanna put a very light layer of flour down. We're not trying to add more flour to it, we're just trying to make sure it doesn't stick. So I just wanna roll it a little bit, and we're just gonna press it down with our hand. So you see how it sticks? We're gonna add a little bit more flour. So let's see, we just wanna make sure it doesn't stick. Okay, so it's got the flour on it, so it's not gonna stick now. Okay. So we're gonna use a rolling pin today. So we always wanna flour our rolling pin, okay? You don't need a lot, but this is just gonna help make sure it does not stick, okay? Okay, so we're just gonna start gently rolling it out, okay? So you see how I have a really good amount of flour there? This isn't sticking. Okay, so we're just rolling. And at this point, so we got it into a little shape there, so we're just gonna flip it. See how it's sticking a little bit there, so we're gonna add a little more flour onto this side. Okay. So we rolled it out that way, we flipped it, now we're gonna roll it out this way. Okay, we're gonna do this one more time on each side. Okay, so I'm gonna flip it again. I'm gonna flour the surface, it's sticking a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna flip it back. Just gonna keep rolling. So
let me go around you.
Yep, you got it. Come on over. So our goal here is to get it pretty thin. So we're gonna pick it up again. Okay, so this is actually a really good thinness. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna turn it. Okay, we're just gonna start rolling it out this way. So when you guys get this rolled out, you can cut it into any shape you want. Basically, we're gonna do fettuccine today. So fettuccine is a thick cut noodle. So you just want to make sure it doesn't stick that last time. So guys, so you should be able to see how many fingers I'm holding up behind this. That's how thin you want it. You want this to be almost translucent, okay? So our dough is perfect like this. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna trim. I use a pizza cutter because I think it gives a straighter line. You can absolutely use a knife, whatever you guys got at home. Okay, so we're gonna cut the bottom off. So remember guys, when you make dough, it's gonna be a lot more dough than this. I'm just working with a small amount right now, okay? Just to show you guys. So we got a nice square, rectangle. So we're gonna cut. So actually the easiest way to do it is to start to fold it on top of itself. And that way you only have to make a small cut to get the noodle size you want. Okay, so let's do. And there should be enough flour on this when you unroll it. It should not stick, okay? So now we're gonna very carefully just undo our noodles. So find where it started, bring it back. So that's a noodle. Okay, so we're going to unroll it. Okay, it's another noodle. So yeah, see, I could have floured this a little more there. It's a little sticky, but it's okay, it's gonna work. So at this point, guys, you can either cook this right now, or if you have like a wooden dowel at home, you can basically drape it over that, and you can dry it for up to 24 hours. And that way, you can put it in a Ziploc bag and cook it whenever you want. Okay, so we're just gonna keep on rolling our noodle. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to cook, okay? Okay, so behind us, guys, so we got our noodles. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here. We're gonna bring them over. So that's what the cut noodle looks like. Okay, so we're gonna come over here, guys. We have a pot of boiling water. I did add salt to this, maybe about 2 tablespoons of salt. I like that just to give the pasta a little bit of flavor. Do not add any olive oil to this water, it's gonna make it so pasta sauce does not stick later. So you just want water and salt. And so we're just gonna put this in. Okay, so you can see the noodles going right there. Grab some tongs real quick, guys. So you guys just keep an eye on that. Okay. So when the pasta starts to get closer to being done, see how it floats to the surface? So guys, when we were rolling the dough back out there, if you want to make ravioli, you just cut squares of 2 equal size, put an already pre-cooked filling, a small amount in the middle, do an egg wash around the corners, seal it, and then crimp it with your fingers, okay? So you guys can see how these noodles are coming out. They look really good. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a paper towel to bring these out too. If you're dealing with like a large amount, you can obviously use a pasta strainer or anything like that. So we're just gonna put a paper towel right there. So I'm just gonna pick one up. Just sort of give it a, so that feels perfect like that. So fresh pasta takes no time to cook. It's 2 to 3 minutes, honestly. You wanna have it al dente, which actually means to the tooth. That is it's a term meaning when you bite into it, there's a little bit of give back to it, okay? So that's how you want your pasta cooked, is al dente. So at 2 to 3 minutes, it's perfect at this point. So that's how to make pasta, guys. Super easy, but it's fun to do. I enjoyed it. Okay. Good luck, guys. See you next time, okay?